Hey guys, this is Bobobo Reviews, here to bring you the review for episode 6 of Arcane. Again, if you haven't seen my previous episode reviews, click right here to watch those. You know, we always wonder and encourage developers and game companies to say, what if you made this into a movie? What if you made this into another TV show? Well, this is what we have, and it's absolutely amazing. Let's go. We start with a flashback of Victor as a child, seeing how his loneliness cultivates his brilliant mind, but we also does see that he does have his sickness since childhood. Then we cut to present day as the blood-infused Hextech then really takes hold of Victor almost completely. He then shows Jace how Hextech reacts and spurs growth in organic life forms. But just for a moment, Heimer then shows up and tells Victor and Jace to destroy the blood-infused Hextech, because apparently in the past, that's how the world or the city was destroyed, and Heimer has lived through that. Marcus is fed up and looks like he contemplates how long he can keep his double agent act up. But then Silco comes to threaten his daughter and tell him that Vi is back in Zaun. We then cut to Vi and Caitlyn in the Fissure, an area even deeper than Zaun, where no light shines and everyone seems to be on the verge of dying. The art style here is so different, it's almost devoid of color. I'm really liking this, and it's a really pleasant surprise that even 6 episodes in, we see a new art style here. Caitlyn then trades her sniper for a purple substance mixed with some medicine for Vi. We then cut to Jace having a really interesting debate of how humans don't live as long as Heimerdinger's race, as he's been alive for a long time. How he always says that there needs to be more time for safeguards to be in place. Jace then advocates for the release of Hextech to help people right now, and everyone votes in favor of that in the council, going directly against Heimer. Vi wakes up from the purple shimmer medicine, and Silco shows up just in time. Vi actually escapes with Caitlyn, and Silco gets trapped in the debris. Jinx then lights up a flare that she remembers Vi gave to her, saying that she will come whenever she uses that to call for her. It's really symbolic here that as the flare goes away, just like how Jinx's last glimmer of hope does too. Vi does find her though, and they do have an emotional reunion, but both confesses that they have changed because of the circumstances. This is when Caitlyn comes in, and they begin to all misunderstand each other. Jinx thinks it's a setup, and Caitlyn finds out that Vi's sister is actually Jinx, the one who's been causing trouble everywhere and destroying everything in Piltover. The Firelights then show up for a fight to steal the Hextech gemstone, and Jinx has her iconic minigun here, and it's really cool to see. By the way, is it just me, or does one of the Firelights kind of resemble Echo? Vi then watches in horror as Jinx absolutely decimates everyone with no remorse. Caitlyn takes the Hextech gemstone, and Vi gets taken by the Firelights. And that's episode 6. Jinx gets everything taken from her again, and I can just guess that absolutely destroys her. This is definitely a much more mature series, even though it is animated and based on the League of Legends lore. It does feel that the whole of Act 2, which is episodes 4, 5, and 6, is much more of a setup arc. I'm not sure if the third act will have such a long time jump again, like we saw from Act 1 to Act 2, or a time jump at all, since we have all the stories set up for a pretty good grand finale here. But I'm definitely excited and curious to see what happens to all the characters, like Jace, Victor, Jinx, Vi, Caitlyn, and Silco, the main villain. That's it for episode 6 and the end of Act 2. Thanks for watching all the way till the end. Please like the video and subscribe to the channel as it helps bring more people to our discussion. Thanks, and have a great day.